Hello, this is Professor Erbas White. I am your instructor for the Math 350 modules, which are 8 modules to help you be successful in your current class, such as pre-algebra, beginning algebra, or intermediate algebra, or you just want to review before you take any math, or you're taking a higher class and you want to just make sure that you brushed up on your arithmetic. Alright, you can pick and choose which modules to take. They go from A to H. We start with the very basics, whole numbers. I recommend you take all 8 of them, and then you start with the A, with the whole numbers, and then you go to fractions, and then more advanced fractions, and you do decimals. Then you start doing a lot of word problems, ratio, proportions, and then you do percents, and then advanced percents, and then we review unit convergence and geometry. This goes pretty much parallel to your pre-algebra class, and you can pick and choose. You can say, okay, well, I want to review the whole numbers, and let's see how that works. The first 4 modules run the first 8 weeks. Second 4 modules run the second 8 weeks. So all you have to do to get a pass or no pass in the modules, it is pretty much, you do it on your own, is to pass the final exam. And you do all the other work, watch the videos and things like this in the meanwhile, but I look at your final exam and you have 2 shots at it, and then if you get 70% and better, you just get a pass. Each module is half a unit. It's the best deal in town. And you'll do worksheets and everything, and then it's been very, very successful in the past. So let's get started. Your lifeline. This is really important that you understand what's going on with the modules. Just click on IVC. That take you around a little bit. Now, first thing, be familiar with where you email me. Use email, and that is ivc.edu. And then you go to the email area. IVC gives you a free email for you to use during your stay at IVC. Salback does the same. So please don't use any other email to correspond with me. Just come in here and use either IVC or Salback email. Now, let's go to academics. Let's go to schools and departments. After all, you're taking a math class. Click on mathematics, and that will take you to a place that you can get a slew of information. Math Center. It's the best place for you to do your modules. You click on it. We are open Monday through Friday from the morning until evening. Friday, I think we're only open until midday. And then Saturday, we're open in the morning. So best place to work, because it's free and you'll have tutors and instructors there to help you out. And there are computers to do your homework and watch your videos. There are headphones. You don't even have to bring that in. Honors program, if you want to be part of honors program, click on here and then get going. You can get some general online math information for your next classes and here. But this is very important, basic math modules. This will tell you a little bit about how that works, how it was successful in the past. Just watch these videos. These girls did awesome. So this tells you how you can actually see if you need the math modules. You click on the Blackboard Until Math 350 for username and password. It will give you an assessment, and it will tell you, yeah, you need some of these modules, okay? Now, if you click in here, the orientation videos, this is in addition to what we have in here. It tells you step by step how you should finish your modules. I recommend that after watching this video, do step-by-step instructions in here. Here's my email address. Here is my web page and all this. This will get you, situated. So it is imperative that you watch this part of the orientation. And then how to get started and all this. This is all written up. Understand, get a binder. Make sure that you are organized from the get-go, and you know what's going on. Okay, so that's the modules. And actually here, the orientation again takes you to the same site, and you only do the orientation once. The first 4 module orientation is on the January 24th, and the modules officially start on the 27th, and you have to finish all 4 modules by March 21st. Do not leave it to the last minute. You can kind of pace yourself, and it will take about 2 weeks per module to get them finished, each module. And then 2 times 4, that's 8 weeks, and in 8 weeks you should be able to finish all 4 modules. The second part of the semester, you take the last 4 modules, and then you just finish those by May. After this, I have to give you a no pass if you miss the deadline, so please make sure that you don't miss that. So here are all the, step-by-step instructions. So these 2 links will give you just enough in addition to this to get going. All right, how to succeed in math? I recommend you watch this, and student learning outcomes will tell you what the goal of each module is, and you click on that document and it will tell you you're going to learn this, this, and that, and all that stuff. Now, if you didn't take the math assessment test, just click on here, and kind of like there are some samples in here, so that after taking the modules, I bet you can skip a couple of levels in your math requirements. So I recommend that you read that as well. All right. Now, how does this work? Let's go back to where we were. So this was your Lifeline. Here's my web page, and I told you where that was. So it is ivc.edu/faculty/iwhite. You go in there. It is important that you understand to this web page from the same place, like academics, schools and departments, and then mathematics. Remember, that's where you went to go. If you click on faculty, you're going to get the list of faculty, and you click on my web page. Here's my email address, and here's my phone number. Here's my web page, and it takes you here. All right, now you're going to watch, even though the math videos for modules are available within Blackboard, sometimes we run into some browser problems. I recommend that you watch the math videos in here. You go to arithmetic topics, click on it, and whole numbers, and it's per per module, and you go and you watch it here. If it doesn't open in your mobile technology, please also, you can go to YouTube, click on the channel. You have the same videos there as well. So it should open one way or another, either here or in the YouTube. Now, my schedule. You don't know where I am and what I'm doing. Here it is. You will know exactly where I am, and then you can call me during my office hours, then I'll be in my office. Or you can come and see me. You can also come and see me in the math lab. Remember, you're going to do your modules in the math lab. I recommend it for you to do that. That's all you need in here. If you want to get involved with an awesome club, I'm the advisor of that. This is Applied Science and Engineering Club. They do a ton of stuff. If you're interested in here, you can also look at the events, what we're doing. Here's the calendar, the videos. There are a ton of stuff. We started in 2008 and going very, very strong with a bunch of, projects. And so it is a pretty good deal. So get involved with that club. I really, really recommend that. So I told you where I am, my schedule, math videos and stuff. Now let's go to inside the modules, and I'll just tell you how this works. Once you sign up and pay for the modules, for each module, you don't have to take all 8. You can take, let's say, whole numbers, just fraction 1, and then decimals or whatever. But what it is you need to make a commitment to take the first 4 modules within the census date, which is kind of like mid-January, okay? And then you sign up for 4, and then you can finish them in 8 weeks. Then, for the second 4 modules, you can sign up around February, March. You don't have to sign up. But what I found out that works, you just make a commitment to all 8, sign all up, and then just do them as they come. You don't have to worry about it. And take the final exam as you need to, and you're done, okay? So what you do is when you register for a given module, you will use your username, and that's in Blackboard. It's first initial last name, or and then your password that you use, and IVC gave you that. If you don't know what you're doing, just go to IVC Student and Faculty Help. Just click in here for Login Help, and it will tell you what your username is, and then you can call Joe San Juan. I'll just tell you where he's located and what his information is. You just go in there. I just told you about Joe San Juan, didn't I? All right, so here my web page. Here we go. Here's the the fellow that you need to call if you cannot get in. All right, so here you go. So let's go back to where we were. So when you come in, if you're registered for the modules, it's going to show up inside Blackboard. And that one, let me go to a module so that I can show you around. I'm going to go to the whole numbers module right now. These are running right now. I am recording this in the fall semester. So it has some announcements in there. But for you, you're going to have information when you open this up. It's going to give you the deadlines, and then what you do when you do it. Like I told you in the PowerPoint thing, it's going to have all the deadlines in here, okay? And then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to do the contract. So what does that mean? And the contract is kind of like an assessment, and then you just click on it, and then you begin, and you tell me a little bit about yourself, okay? So that's your contract. And you can do that the first thing that you do, okay? All right, so let's close that. If you're not convinced that you need the modules, all 8 of them, you can sign up for whole numbers and go inside the inside the whole number module, and then take the diagnostic test. It will tell you exactly what you need and what you don't need. You take the diagnostic test, it will say take module B, take module C as you missed the questions. Now, in a given module, they all work the same. The handout is going to be here. Print it out and understand what's going on. Now then, after that, you're going to have to do an entry survey. I want to know a little bit more about you, why you're taking it, what your circumstances are. Remember, I told you the videos and presentations, if they don't open here, don't bother with them. Just go outside, either watch them in YouTube or that website that I told you about under my faculty page. So after you, come in and you do your survey and all that stuff, go straight to the videos and sit down and watch those videos, okay? Now, after, what do? You're going to do a worksheet, and you're going to read, for example, the very first thing you do, read and write whole numbers. You just go in there, and then there's a worksheet. You just open it up. You get a printout, and it just tells you, you get a printout in here and do this worksheet. Okay, I can do that. But did you do it right? You don't know. Then you go to worksheet key. And here are the answers. Did you do it right? You don't know. Oh, you get your red pen? Yeah, correct yourself. You do that for each worksheet. The other thing that I tell you, remember the handouts area? And then the syllabus in there? This tells you deadline and stuff, but this is important for you to know. For example, in Module A, you have A1 through A8, and I want you to watch the video in a given section, go horizontal, do the worksheet, then do the section drill, and then actually do that within a deadline. So what I would do in a given module, get a printout of the syllabus, go to this, you have 2 weeks to finish it, give yourself deadlines, just write it in here. I'm going to do that one by Wednesday, this one by Thursday, this one by Friday, or whatever. What are you going to do? You're going to watch the video, do the worksheet, and then do the section drill. Go to the next one. watch the video, do the worksheet, do the section drill. So, and now you can finish it within deadline. So the syllabus will tell you exactly how you can get organized. Remember, the first thing you were going to do, watch the video, so I showed you how to do that, and then do the worksheet. And remember, there was one more thing in there. Do the drill. Remember, there are two kind of drills in there. Some of them have both the interactive and the printout. If you go to the printout, you're going to get a printout. Just get this printed out and do the drill and put them in your binder. Here's like a little test, okay, on this section alone. And then here we go. Here's the key for your quiz. Okay, you did well. Very good. Then you can also do the same thing with interactively. You click on it and then begin, and then it will open up, and then you just bubble it in. And then you save and submit. And it'll tell you, you got this one right, you got this one wrong, whatever. And you click OK, and it tells you what you did. Okay? Correct answer was this, you did that. All right? So this is your little section drill. What else do? You just go in there, and when you scroll down, there are two exams in here. Again, I'm not looking at it. You're doing all the work yourself. Final exam prep. You just click on that. This is before you take your final exam that I'm going to look at. You can do it interactively, or you can get a printout. Do this, and then see how ready you are. Once you feel comfortable, this is the one that's going to have limitation. Click on it. What I want you to do, how to finish this class, you need to get 70%. You have to do first this positive attendance confirmation. So in other words, you have to say, yeah, I did spend the time that you asked me to. And then you're going to take the final exam 1. All right? Now you take it, do it in one sitting, and it tells you what you got. Okay? One sitting, one time shot. If you did not get 70%, okay, and it will tell you what you're passing. You have to get 12, let's say, out of whatever, however many problems. And you didn't get that. Then you go, okay, well, let me study some more. And then come back, study some more, take the final exam. So you have 2 shots at it. If you pass the first time, you don't have to take the second time. All right? And these are 2 different tests. They are not the same tests. Now, not only you have to do all these worksheets and stuff, you have to do some discussion board work. Sorry about that, but you need to kind of keep in touch with me. All right? You need to do these forms until you take the final exam. Let's say you're taking the final exam until I'm going to give you around 10 forms or something per module, and you just do them as you go along. Let's say you did 4 forms or something, and then you already hit the final exam. Just stop right there, okay? So it's going to be duration-wise. It's going to pop up every 3-4 days. I want you to go in there and then keep in touch with me. This is for you to stay connected. After you're done with all this, you have to do the exit survey and tell me a little bit how your experience went, and you're all done. All right. I gave you deadlines for the first 4 modules. That's about in March, when the deadline is to take your final exam. Second 4 modules, you take that before May, and then you got all that done. And then I give you a pass, and you are all ready to go. Keep your printouts, and then you can always go back and watch those videos over and over again, because they're open out there. They're on YouTube as well. So while you're taking your beginning algebra, intermediate algebra, or any other class in the future, you can always go back to it. Oh gosh, what was that? You know, Miss White told me about this. All right, well, good luck to you, and I hope to see you around.